In step 2 of sensemaking, students engage in practices that allow them to gather evidence to help explain the anchoring phenomenon. There are many ways to gather evidence. One possibility is that students generate testable questions in step 1. Students could then plan and carry out the investigations. In the melting block example, the student might want to test different materials to see if there are properties of different substances that might help to explain why one block melted the ice cube faster than the other. Another possibility is to provide students an activity or lab that generates additional data. For example, with the melting blocks, you can attach thermometers to the blocks and rerun the experiment. Students collect data and use this evidence to reanalyze predictions from part 1. This video is running at 5 times speed. The point is not to tell students the right answer, it is to have them collect the data and make meaning for themselves. With the new temperature data, students revise their initial ideas and ask more questions. This will inevitably lead to more investigations and more evidence. All labs and activities should be designed in a way to lead students to a scientific principle or principles that helps students to understand the anchoring phenomenon. It is important during this step that you help students to have meaningful conversations by providing and teaching productive talk strategies. As an example, the AB partner protocol is given to students on a piece of tag paper folded into a tent on the desk. That way both partners can see the same prompts and they can follow along. Sentence stems are provided to help students get started. Partner A starts with a statement and backs it up with some evidence. Partner B then responds by repeating what they heard and following up with a question. Partner A responds to that question, and this continues until all questions are answered. Once Partner B has finished with questions, the roles are switched and they start over again. Once the class feels they have enough evidence, you will move on to revising your initial model and/or arguing from evidence. This is part 3 of sensemaking, explaining, and modeling.